And if you look at the cover, you may think to yourself, I recognize that boy and I recognize the style of illustrations. That's because Felicia Bond also did the illustrations for the books. If you give a mouse a cookie, if you give a moose a muffin, all the books in that series were illustrated by her, so the illustrations in this book are going to be really, really similar. I think you'll enjoy it. The right number of elephants. If you suddenly need to pull a train out of a tunnel and save everyone on board, then the right number of elephants is 10. Look at the picture here. You've got some elephants that looks like they're carrying the train on their back. They're using their trunks like hoses to put out a fire. You see the boy riding on the back of this elephant has a swimming pool with him and he's throwing buckets of water at the fire. But if you need to paint the ceiling and there isn't a ladder to be found, then the right number of elephants is 9. Look at the paintbrush in his trunk, and they have drop cloths that they're using. This one has a roller. It looks like they're getting as much paint on themselves as the house. And when you go to the beach with all your friends on a very warm day, and you simply must have shade, then the right number of elephants is 8. They're so big that they're making a shade on the beach for the whole group. But if the sky grows dark and it suddenly starts to rain with lightning and thunder as well, then the right number of elephants is 7. Look at the waves here and the lightning. And see how they're carrying the whole group to safety? It's almost like they're flying, isn't it? And if you'd like a bit of company on a very deserted street at a very deserted time of day, then the right number of elephants is 6. Look at the expressions on their faces. They look real serious and tough, don't they? Look at the boy riding up on top, all safe and secure. Of course, if you just want to impress the neighbors with a quick circus, then the right number of elephants is 5. Look at all the acrobatics that they're doing. Look at this one, looks like he's just about destroyed this car here. You have one here who's hanging off of a light pole. And if you're challenged to a race by a particularly unpleasant person, then the right number of elephants is 4. How did they help the kid with the race? They tripped the unpleasant person and they're holding the finish line and pom-poms cheering him on. But if it's just a fast game of cards you want, then the right number of elephants is 3. Whew, look at all the cards going everywhere. And if you need a swing to amuse your little brother so you can do important things, then the right number of elephants is 2. That would be a fun kind of swing, wouldn't it? But when you need a very special friend, for a very special moment, then the right number of elephants is 1. I hope you enjoyed that story. That is a counting story. It was a fun story. And if you will come back on Monday, I'll have a new one for you. Thanks. Bye.